That's Rudy Cox right there off of his brand new album. And speaking of rock stars, all right.
Oh, who do we have here?
We got McCutch here with us. This is his mama.
Welcome aboard. He is definitely a rock star.
Yes, he is.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You sound good, man.
I can hear you, brother. How you doing, man?
Awesome. Oh, doing great, man.
Yeah.
Is that B-Dog I hear in the back?
Yes, it is.
That's it, man. That's it.
I saw J-Man. J-Man's got the low voice this morning.
I know. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, the Tiki Man swears he didn't do anything to the mics, but I'm not complaining. It sounds really good.
He won't
today.
shut up. He just keeps talking. He's like, man, I sound so good. Yeah, man. So
it's a good bass. Got a good bass voice there.
There you go, man. So Kent is our very first Tiki Head DJ for an hour.
Very cool.
So excited about this, man. It was an idea that I threw out there years ago. I was a fruitcake on the radio with Radio Margaritaville, and I always enjoyed that. I always thought how cool that was to be able to do it, and because I had my own studio at the time, they allowed me to do kind of what you did, which was send me your vocals and all that stuff, and then I play the music and all that and put it all together. So it's really cool, man. I can't thank you enough for a small donation to the radio station, which keeps us happy, that you're doing that, man. Thank you so much for that.
Hey, absolutely. I just love your station. I've become obsessed. I'm sorry. I'm one of those crazy nut fans that I hooked onto you guys about 4 years ago, and it's been a ride ever since. Just I can't get away from your music, your programming, and it's you guys are playing all of my favorites, all of these independent artists, and of course you always play the Buffetts and the Middlebrooks and stuff. It's fun. It's just I just love it. Then you have this way of connecting the past with the present, with your music choices, and I'm thinking, man, these guys have it going. I can't. It's like I'm taking a vacation. I'm not leaving. I don't have to leave my vacation,
Well, there you go. There you go, man. Well, we can't thank you enough for all the kind words you've said about Tiki Man Radio. And, we've got everybody in the studio. Everybody say hi to our Tiki Head DJ.
Hey, good morning, sir.
Guys.
Glad you're going to be part of us.
Yeah.
That sounds like the name of an elite fan club. The Tiki
really
Heads.
know.
There's only one right now.
Yeah, there's only one.
Right. He is the original Tiki Head.
He is the first one.
There you go. The original Tiki Head.
He is.
Yeah.
I love his shirt, too. He's wearing his Tiki Man Radio shirt and everything this morning.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, so you're out in California. What part of California are you in?
I'm at the I'm what they call the Delta. I'm at the mouth of three big rivers that kind of converge, and we've got a pretty cool laid back life out here. It's called Rivertown, California, but we also call ourselves Antioch. Antioch is the official name of the town at the mouth of these three rivers. But it's pretty cool out here. Got a lot of water, a lot of fishermen, a lot of places where you can stop and get a nice little beer and then float out to the water, and it's just an easy, calm life. And this music, the trop rock, coastal Americana music, fits so perfect with this lifestyle out here, and it's so nice to have you guys play almost 24/7. I have to admit, I have you guys on almost 24/7.
Oh,
well, I
Thank
see
you.
too, Ken.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's so cool, man.
That is very cool.
Hey, and fishing and beer.
Yeah.
Sounds
You're
good to
singing my
me.
song.
That's not a bad life.
That's pretty
right.
awesome.
I think his wife's like, what in the hell's going on here with this Tiki Man thing? But she's a fan too, right? You sent me a message that said, hey, I don't want you to think my wife don't like you or nothing, because she does, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I turned my whole family on to the Tiki Man. So every day they look at me and goes, okay, all right, are we going to sleep tonight? Are we going to do something else tonight? I'm like, as long as we can bring Tiki Man with us.
That's awesome.
That's very cool.
Well, one program change I made this morning was I think we're going to debut your show Wednesday at 7 o'clock instead of Thursday. That way I'm still here in the studio because we're going to fly out to Key West in the Thursday morning. I want to make sure everything goes right. And then we can replay it different times. You can send me,
sure.
If you want it on a Saturday or something or whatever. As long as it doesn't conflict with another show, we can plug it in there and have it play however you want it to do, So
He's taking my spot.
yeah, just like that, you're replaced.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a sponsor and you don't.
He's got a sponsor right now. What the hell?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I certainly will not be asking for the Saturday morning jukebox.
No.
I mean, that's
Oh, no, that's
a
my
hands-off
favorite.
day. That's awesome. What you guys do with that one, playing those oldies and those commercials.
Oh, I love
It's
the
amazing.
commercials.
I feel like I'm going back in time, like I'm stepping into a time machine, and it's just amazing. And I was listening to it all day yesterday. I had the barbecue going, and just hanging out in my backyard, and I'm listening to all that classic 50s music. Elvis playing, and then those the Ivory commercial.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That Ivory commercial got me. It's like, man, where do they get these things?
I remember all of that from when I was a kid. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
love it.
Well, this week, and we did it all day to celebrate.
Yes.
We went 12 hours for, actually, I guess it'd be 24 hours.
24 hours.
24
is
hours
actually,
of Jukebox Saturday yesterday.
Now, did you play Paul Harvey? Because I know we went to see the moms,
Yep.
and I missed part of it.
Yeah, I added Paul Harvey
I
in there
love
and played
Paul
about
Harvey.
every 3 hours or so, and that's a new addition to Jukebox Saturday. I just, being a radio guy, that I just love Paul Harvey and the rest of the story. and,
Yes.
So I added, there's about 300 of those now, part of Jukebox Saturday.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah, I love it too. It's I'm thinking if I were on a resort somewhere in the Caribbean, I would be playing you guys all day long.
Yeah.
But that Saturday comes around, when everybody's going home, but you're still there, and you're going for the next week.
Well, yeah.
And you're watching them all. That throwback, that jukebox day would be a perfect day at the beach while everybody's packing their bags and you're still hanging out. It's a great little breakaway for a moment from the trop rock. It just kind of changes up the vibe a bit, and then the next day you're back. It's going back to what we love the most, is that trop rock, coastal Americana music that you guys have been playing since you started, I guess.
Well,
And I love Rudy's interview. He and I connected the way he described, this discovery of trop rock, and I'm like, I feel that.
Yeah. Well, back in the Tiki Island radio days, we had a broadcaster out there, Robbie Collada, and he was from Redondo Beach, California. And he would broadcast. He ended up doing twice a week, 3 times a week, I believe, in the afternoon. And I was trying back in those days to connect the East Coast with the West Coast, because out in California, nobody knew what the hell trop rock was. It was all called surf rock. And, kind of the Beach Boys kind of thing, all that stuff. And Tiki Island Radio was more of a Polynesian style, because we really catered to the Hawaiian Islands and things of that nature. So having that surf rock thing and connecting, because people are like, what are you talking about, trop rock, and it's really surf rock. And so we learned through so much of that, but it rediscovered my love for all that beach music. As a kid, we would go to Daytona Beach and Myrtle Beach. I grew up going to Myrtle Beach more every summer. And I still remember just walking around to these hot dog stands, and getting a Daisy Jane. They had a foot-long hot dog called a Daisy Jane.
Oh, wow.
And they had America playing.
Ooh, I love that song, Daisy Jane.
Yes, exactly.
And I just love that old beach feel, those old hot dog stands and those hamburger joints and just the whole, you could drive on the beach in Daytona. And I mean, it's just, I love that. And that's always been a passion of mine, to capture that. And of course, you got to throw in the old commercials to make it more authentic, So, yeah. Thank you so much for that.
I love it. You have a way with the music of your choice of music. The programming you have created to somehow you connect all of these areas. Including my own.
Yeah.
And we have pretty cool beaches down. Where we are, Muir Beach is. You got to check that out
Sure.
if you ever get out to California. Muir Beach is one of those secluded spots along the coast that just gorgeous. But all of that, like you're saying, Beach Boys, even like Henry Capona, right?
Oh yeah, Henry Capona.
We've got some of his music in our
Hawaii.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like a god in Hawaii.
I know.
Yeah,
We love his stuff.
But you connect all of them, and I kind of love the Galveston area. When we travel down there a bit, that whole connection you're making between the Florida beaches, East Coast beaches to the Southern Coast and the West Coast. You do a great job of unifying our family, our community of listeners, in a way that it hasn't been done, so it's been good.
Well, we went up to Canada a couple years ago to Verona Corona's Tiki Bar, the Come As You Are Tiki Bar, and that was the first time we'd broadcast in Canada. And they love it too. Everywhere I go, everybody can relate to a tiki bar or a beach or there's nothing more. And I know it's gotten out of hand over the late 18 years. but I have revolved my whole world around the word tiki because nothing like tiki takes you to a tropical place just like that, And when I got into radio, it was just natural because people knew that I had a tiki bar, and they're like, "Oh, you're that tiki guy. You're that tiki man with the tiki bar." And I'm like, "Yes, I am."
Hey, Kent.
I feel you. I'm exactly the same. When we go down into the to a resort or something in the Caribbean, that's the first thing I do is I start looking for the tiki bar, the beach bars along the way. Yeah. And of course, I'm being told, hey, but we have an all-inclusive. Why do you want to go do that? And I was like, you just don't understand. It's a way of enjoying, the vacation is to find those little places along the beach. You're cracking open a nice cold one, and you have a beautiful view, and it's different everywhere you go. But yeah, I love it. The tiki idea. I'm always looking for that.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Hey, Kent, I was going to tell you something.
I'm just loving this music. Yeah. You can see behind me, I've got my, I'm collecting. I'm busy collecting.
I see all your shirts.
Yeah.
I
got my Joe Downing on one side. Let's see, I got Boomer Blake over here. I got Joe Downing on here. And I'm slowly collecting shirts of my favorite artists that I'm learning. And I love that Rudy song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he is awesome.
Go ahead, Hippie Chick. What you got?
Oh, I was going to say, Kent, I know you were curious about where we live and what our place looks like. I want you to go on to YouTube and check out the video that I did that says, what is it called? What did you name it?
Tiki
Bar Tour.
Yeah.
Tiki Bar Tour.
Harrison Bay. And that gives you a whole tour of the Tiki Bar, Chocolate Bar, studio, everything.
Yeah, you can see everything there.
It doesn't show the upstairs of our house, but it shows you all the bars. We have 4 bars in our house. So it's a tour, and it shows the radio studio, too.
Oh, it
so
does.
I want you to see that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Man. Well, brother, I can't thank you enough for all your support and everything that you do for Tiki Man Radio and being the very first original.
That's awesome.
Tiki Head DJ.
He's number one.
Yeah, and
that's awesome.
You'll always be number one in the club. That's for sure. So thank you so much for that, man.
Well, that's cool. I'm hoping that I can spread this kind of music around my area and grow the whole community. It fits so well here in our area. Yeah. So I'm just appreciate all your work and what you guys do to push out that music. Yeah. And I'm learning new musicians, new artists every time you're playing your music. I go back. I'm looking. Who was that? Who played that? Where did that song come from? I started looking for artists and I started checking them out. So I appreciate that opportunity, you know.
Yeah. Well, buddy, we appreciate it. We're going to have to let you fly. We got to get ready for Demare coming up, and we never know what in the hell we're going to get when that happens. So
Ain't that the truth?
we have to prepare ourselves. You know, J-Man has to get a shot of whiskey, and I have to get some coffee.
I need a beer.
Beach Buddha coffee. So, but man,
right.
I'll get everything put together. I'll let you know, and then we'll debut it Wednesday at 7:00. Okay.
Wednesday 7. All right. Thank you.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. And how about a little Henry Capono for you? There
Sounds
you go.
good to me, man.
Thanks, brother.
Okay. All right. Take care, guys.
Peace.